I want to assure you I did not lose a bet. I'm not joining a white supremacist group, and I'm not going to Sinead O'Connor for Halloween. Welcome back to the Dialogue with Richard Howk. I am Richard Howk, and welcome to our new studios. I just got it finished today, and I'm really excited. It's going to be great. Going to be adding some more stuff. I've got a couple things that I want to do with it, and I'll be rolling those out as we go. You can see over here, looks like a blank slate right now. It's actually got a little drawing on it right now. I'm actually doing, I'm painting something that I'm going to put on there, so it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm really excited about my new digs, but let's get right into today's stories. If you've read any of my blogs or my posts on Facebook or anything like that, you'll realize that I don't comment on political stuff that often. It's too divisive for me to talk about on my author page. People just end up getting butthurt, and you've got to, the one thing I really like about my community here is that everybody's kind of come together and really supportive of everybody, and I don't want to tear that down with political or religious discussions. I just don't do it. But there is something I do want to talk about. I don't know, a lot of you know, I'm from Northwest Arkansas, and I'm just 90 miles from Tulsa where one of these shootings took place. So it really, really hit home this time. But the one I wanted to talk about was with Charlotte, and it's not for the reason that you would think. I stand firmly in the middle on a lot of these points. I believe that 98, 99% of all cops are good people. I believe that 98, 99% of like the people in the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff like that, I believe they're good people. They have good intentions. But I think they all suffer from the same thing that we in Arkansas see every time that a tornado hits. It's always that 1 or 2% that ruin it for everybody. You probably think when I say from Arkansas, oh, he's dumb. I think we've gotten that because we can't keep our stupidest people off the TV. It's like this guy.
Well, we was just sitting in the trailer watching us some Duck Dynasty, watching Duck Dynasty marathon, and we heard it coming. Sounded like a big old choo-choo train. I tell you what, oh my God, I felt the trailer lift up about 15 feet. And then all of a sudden, we was spinning around and spinning around and spinning around, and then we lay back down, and then that's where it ended.
And unfortunately, those 1 or 2% sometimes find their way into political office. And that's what I wanted to talk about on most of this. Is I ran across a clip of a North Carolina congressman being interviewed by the BBC. And what he says just blows me away.
They hate white people because white people are successful and they're not. I mean, yes, it is. It is a welfare state. We have spent trillions of dollars on welfare, but we put people in bondage so that they can't be all that they're capable of being.
That was North Carolina Congressman Robert Pettinger. You're not helping, dude. I know you feel like because you're a leader, you have to say something, but you might want to just shut your trap. In other things I want to talk about today, the fall movie season is upon us, and it looks awesome. There are already several good movies that are out. One of the movies that's already out is Sully with Tom Hanks, and no, it's not about any monsters or anything like that. It's about Captain Sully Sullenberger, who landed Flight 1549 on the Hudson a few years back. It looks really great. I'm a big fan of Tom Hanks and about anything he does. Another one that's out is Snowden with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Looks awesome. I'm really intrigued by that one. I want to take a look at that. Another one that came out this weekend was Magnificent Seven. Looks great with Denzel and Chris Pratt. It's a Western, and I'm not usually into Westerns, but there's been a couple with that and Hateful Eight that have come out lately that I'm really kind of excited about. And I wanted to see that and heard really good things from people I talked to about it. And another one that I saw coming up pretty soon, it's going to be in December, Christmas time, is I saw a trailer for it this week and just blew me away. It's called Passengers with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. Looks outstanding. I'm going to kind of keep doing these movie reviews and kind of keep you up to date on stuff that I think looks good that's coming out. When I was doing material for this, I came across several trailers that look amazing, and I'm so looking forward to the rest of this fall season. I'll put them in the links below so you can take a look at those and see what you think. Another thing I want to talk about is the fall TV schedule is now upon us, and there are some new stuff out that looks pretty good. I watched Designated Survivor this week with Kiefer Sutherland, marking his return back to TV. I'm hooked. It looks really good. The premise for it is if every time there's a State of the Union address, since all the leaders of our government are together in one building, there's one person that is pulled aside, and he is the designated survivor that keeps the government going just in case something happens. And Kiefer Sutherland's character is that person, and it's really intriguing. I recommend it highly. Another one, if you're a fan of the movies that came out, I saw it this week, I really liked it too, was the Lethal Weapon reboot as a TV series. And there's a lot of those that are happening this time, but this one looked really good. The guy who plays Riggs is kind of an unknown, but the Murtaugh is Keenan Ivory Wayans. Really funny. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Those are made it onto my DVR already. And one that I missed to get it hooked up in time, but I gotta go back and find it, see if I can get it, is This Is Us. It looks like my generation's 30-something. It looks really good, and I got to get on that. I've heard a bunch of people tell me about it up front that you got to get on this from the beginning, so I'm going to go check it out. And in new book releases this week, we had The Fever Code come out, which is the 5th book in the Maze Runner series. If you've read those, it's going to be good. Another one that came out this week that looked kind of intriguing was Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. It's his autobiography. You got to think there's a lot of good stories in that one, so I'm going to check it out. Another one that came out this week from my publisher is 10 Hollow by J.B. Hogan, and I've actually got a copy of it. This will be the next thing I read. It's about a fictional town in Arkansas during the 30s and 40s, segregated, and a white baseball player ends up murdered and on the black side of town, and so it's about an black investigator that has to look into that. So the racial tension and everything on that really is kind of intriguing. So I'm looking forward to reading this, and this is the next thing I'm on. But that's about all I had for the day. So like I said, I'm going to give away 5 copies of my book today. All you have to do to get those is, first of all, like this video right down there, and then subscribe to my channel, and then go ahead and leave a comment in the comments below. From the people that do all 3 of those things, I will go ahead and we'll randomly select 5 of you to receive a copy of my book, and we'll get that done. But I really appreciate y'all staying with me today, and I'm looking forward to really having some good things coming from the dialogue. Have a great day. Bye. Another one that's out is Snowden, about Snowden. Another one that's out is Snowden with Jeff. Another one that's out is Snowden with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Another one that's out is Snowden with Joseph. Another one that's out is Joseph. Outtakes on this would be awesome. Another one that's out is. Another one. This is hilarious. Another one that Another one that's out is Snowden with Joseph. Can I say his name? Ah! Another one that's out is Snowden with Joseph. What the? I'm not doing this movie anymore. I can't say it.